Please make it loud for Mr. Michael Webster.
One more time for Nick Glass, everybody give it up. So I went to the University of Toledo, which is kind of a dangerous place. And when I started going there, Toledo was the #1 city in America for human sex trafficking. But how do you keep track of that statistic? Is there a criminal hotline that abductors call to keep that up to date? Yeah, so I just snagged 3 more bitches today. Alright, peace, thanks. Ice-T is the abductor in Toledo. That's a terrible impression. But something else that we had at the University of Toledo is we had a lot of blind kids. I'm not really sure why that's weird, but that's a weird thing. There's one in particular that I hated, and I kind of sensed the judgment. I understand that it's weird I said I hate a blind kid, but I went to school with him. He was annoying. No one liked him. And he said a lot of really awkward blind jokes during class that made everybody feel very uncomfortable. And one day my buddy and I are walking to class, and we're talking about church, which is where I learned to dislike people who are different than me. And who should come up behind me but Braille Fingers himself? He comes tap dancing up with that red-tipped cane. I don't know why it's red, they can't even see the goddamn thing. He said, "Hey, you guys go to church?" "Oh, Spiegel? No, actually, I don't go to church anymore." "Oh, did someone there do something that hurt you?" "What the hell, no, I just don't go anymore." "It's okay, you don't have to be ashamed." Dude, ew. But the nice thing about talking to blind people is that whenever you want, you can just kind of exit the conversation and leave them blinking at the ceiling because they don't know you left. That's what I did. I just went right through the back door. But looking back on it now, I wonder, was he trying to connect with me? Did he have a traumatic experience in church and he wanted to talk about it? Which, if you were molested in church as a kid, don't talk about it, you weirdo. You need to suppress those memories and do drugs like an adult, okay? You think I just go around telling everybody that my uncle used to lock me in the basement, duct tape wings to his back, and make me play Touched by an Angel? Oh, shit, the basement. Anyway, I managed to meet 2 other blind kids that went to my school, and they were huge potheads. So was I back in the day, which I guess we kind of just figured out why I did drugs, because of my uncle. But they invited me back to their house one time to smoke. So I went with them, and their 3rd roommate, he wasn't blind. And the 2 people were brother and sister, and the 3rd roommate was the fattest dude I'd ever seen in my life. I walked in, he was 50 pounds shy of having his own show on TLC. And he's sitting on the couch completely naked. Not even wearing socks naked. And I walk in, and oh, Jesus, man. He said, "Oh, I'm sorry, let me just..." And he drapes this blanket over his fubo, which is better than nothing. We start smoking, and after the first mandatory 15 minutes talking about why pot should be legal, I decided to address the almost literal elephant in the room. I said, "Dude, why are you naked?" His response was, "Naked all the time. I mean, they're both blind, so it doesn't even matter." That's a genius answer. Yeah, do it. About 10 seconds go by, and the blind guy turns his head. "Wait a minute, you're naked all the time?" He had no idea. It was awesome. He stood up and he was so furious. It was a real-life example of someone being blind with rage. And he stands up and he's like, "You're naked in front of my sister?" And takes a big step towards him. But he was blind and forgot that the bong was on the floor. So he kicked it. Dirty bong water goes everywhere. And it was really dirty, black water dirty. If you took Wesley Snipes and put him in outer space, kind of black. That's what it looked like. And amongst the commotion, everyone's screaming, and there's dirty bong water in the carpet. I kind of just do what I do with all blind people in conversations, and I just kind of slowly exit out of there. I went right through the back door, kind of like my uncle did to me in the basement. That's a joke, guys. It's all right. That's my time. Thanks a lot. My name's Michael Webster.